Hello and welcome back to another episode of Vidiot On Demand. I'm your host, Fillip Williams, because no one else had the balls. I just saw Wonka. So you know what that means.
I need to have reality to be focused on me. I'm on TV. I am a video.
Okay, I was quite surprised. Going in, I had absolutely no expectations. I, in fact, thought, hey, Warner Brothers, they haven't been treating any of their properties well. They have so many different things in their libraries, and they literally have just been using them to make money to suit them. So they'll make something, throw all their properties together to make you want to see it, i.e. Space Jam or The Flash, and hope that that's enough, as opposed to creating something that you genuinely want to see. And when we heard about Wonka coming out, it felt like, wait, there's a prequel to Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory? I don't know. It kind of felt like this was just going to be like a Joker kind of vibe, like just why kind of thing. Like it could work, but it really felt like it was going to not work. And I didn't see much of any trailers for this going in. And then I started hearing that there was a lot of positive feedback, a lot of buzz going on, and a lot of people saying that maybe this is going to be the big sleeper Christmas hit. It's going to be huge. So I have now come out of the theater. I have seen it for myself. And let me just say, take your family to see it this Christmas, because musicals are back, baby! It was incredibly fun. The thing that I was hoping that would show up a little bit more in the Marvels really is on full display here. It's a full-on musical, and it's not like the last time we saw Willy Wonka on the big screen with Johnny Depp and Tim Burton and that whole thing. That didn't feel like a musical. It felt like a movie that was kind of ashamed to be a musical. But this one, it was like, no, we're starting you off. It's a musical. It's this character, and he's a fun-loving guy. He's this and he's that, and you just immediately get what this is going for. But also, the fact that you don't know where it's going, because in your brain, you have, this is the framework of a Willy Wonka movie. It's this. It's always this. It's him and a bunch of kids, and he teaching them a lesson along the way, right? And in this, because there isn't that framework, and he's much younger, and he has a little something to learn. He's one of those characters that experiences a flat arc, where it's like, it's the way he is that affects the people around him, a la Paddington. And would you know, the director of Paddington is actually directed this. So if you love those films, you can see the imagination and whimsy in those films come to life in this. And the fact that it's a musical, and the fact that there's so much whimsical nature of everything, it just kind of covers the entire screen with all of the suspension of disbelief, so that you don't have to sit there and go, well, exactly how did they do this? It's like, it doesn't matter. This is a kid's story. It's a beautiful storybook kind of vibe. Broad strokes, and you get along with it. It feels like a throwback film, because I swear, if they made this in 1998, I wouldn't be surprised, because it felt like this was the kind of thing that they were doing quite well before, and it hasn't. Yeah, these kind of movies have kind of gone out of style, sadly. So I really enjoyed this. I didn't expect to enjoy it. I didn't expect to think Timothy Chalamet was funny and genuinely, like, charming. It was a testament to the writing that they managed the member berries that they gave you from the 1971 Gene Wilder film. It wasn't like heavy-handed or forced. I mean, it was the things that you would want to be here, but the way they utilize it, they kind of, and in some cases, recontextualize it so that you get a little bit more of a punch to the heart. And I genuinely had moments where I was tearing up. Now, let's be fair. Is this going to be like a classic that people will go back and see over and over again? I don't know, time will tell, but I really enjoyed it, and I enjoyed it was its own film. This wasn't just a cash grab. It was literally like, but what could you do? What story could you tell? Bravo to everybody behind this one, because they did something new and they took it in a different direction, and I think it's worth your time. So if you have got nothing to do this Christmas, I think, why not go to the movies and check out Wonka. That's all I've got. Thank you so much for watching this. If you are still watching this, please, maybe if you feel like donating to my coffee, that'd be a super beautiful Christmas present to me. These are the supporters that have already done so, and I am so grateful to them. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I hope you don't forget about me when you become rich and famous. Goodbye.